YouTube, Baseball Card Junkies TV, Tops 85 401 here.
Titanic Tater's sitting in this awesome seat.
Alright, so we got a fun topic today. We're going to talk about what to do if you see someone pack searching at a retail environment. So like a Walmart or Target or something like that. Or what not to do, I guess, as well. Because people do a lot of things when they see people pack searching, and I think a lot of the things people do are just fucking annoying. So let me give you an example. On Facebook, I've seen this probably in the last year, on average once a month, so 10 times or so, where someone will take a picture of a pack searcher, post it on Facebook, and then complain about how the person is pack searching. And every time I see that, my thoughts are, what good is that going to do for the hobby? How is that being constructive to the hobby to essentially create a most wanted post for a guy that's pack searching? And I've concluded, after reading everybody's comments about the pack searcher and all the collectors that are complaining and calling the pack searcher a scumbag, and I'm not saying the pack searcher isn't a scumbag. What I'm saying is calling the pack searcher a scumbag isn't going to change anything. And a lot of times people write comments like, oh, you know, you should tell security at the retailer, or you know, you should spill soda on the guy, or you should, you know, whatever, just completely unproductive actions on the guy that's pack searching. So anyways, I've concluded that the best thing to do if you see someone pack searching, 1, put your camera away. Okay? 2, walk up to the person and explain to them why you don't think they should be pack searching. And what I would say something to the effect of, listen, people that buy retail are the next generation of collectors. And we know that the card collecting hobby it's in a period of growth right now, and we need to maintain that period of growth. We need to continue to introduce new collectors, because let's face it, the hobby wouldn't be as fun without all the collectors. Yeah. And if you're taking the excitement of a hit from a retail pack away from a new or a potential new collector, or someone that's, you know, thinking about collecting, then you're killing the next generation of the hobby. So just stop. And also, I can't imagine people actually profiting from pack searching. I just can't. I'm not going to get into it, but there's no way you can profit from pack searching. So what are you doing? You're killing the hobby, really, is what you're doing. Yeah. So I'd explain that to the guy, try to present my case. Now, I've actually mentioned this in Facebook posts, what I would do, and most people will say it's not going to make a difference. And you know what? You're probably right.
But neither is complaining on Facebook.
Neither is complaining on Facebook. I think that it probably won't make a difference to the pack searcher. However, that 1 in 20 times that it actually has an impact on the pack searcher is a lot better than 0 in 20 times from taking a photograph.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this is kind of like our 3rd time doing this video, because we've been trying to get it right, and I've kind of actually shifted my view. At first, just talking to Nate, I was like, you know, you gotta just kind of shake your head and walk off, because there's not a whole lot you're going to be able to do. But like, after having thought about it and thinking of the approaching aspect, you know what, everybody's saying, yeah, people are going to say it's not going to do anything. It's not gonna, well, you know what, you might just make it uncomfortable enough for that period that person puts down those packs and walks away. So they're not going to search those packs that day. You know, it might just get more and more uncomfortable for them, to where maybe they start to figure out it's just not worth it. Like, you know, if experienced collectors that see this happen, you know, make it a point when they see it to go up and say something, it will eventually have that ripple effect to where, you know, you're not going to eliminate pack searchers. This is not going to happen, but you may change enough point of views that, you know, it begins to take some kind of an effect.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm an ambassador of the hobby. So as an ambassador to this hobby, it's my job to, you know, bring in the next generation of collectors. And who knows, maybe people are going to be watching this video that are pack searchers, and they'll watch this video and they'll be like, oh, you know what? Damn, I didn't realize I was doing that. Maybe pack searchers, I mean, most of them, I'm sure, know what they're doing, know that what they're doing is having a negative impact on the hobby. But who knows? Maybe there's some dumbass out there that doesn't even realize what they're doing is having a negative impact on the hobby. Maybe they're just thinking about themselves. Yeah. So maybe just putting that approach to someone to think about someone other than themselves, who knows? Maybe it'll help. But I think it's certainly more productive than putting a photograph of the person on Facebook and then have everybody complain about it, but no one's doing anything about it. So people, stop complaining, take action, or do nothing. Exactly. That's my advice.
Those are your two choices, really.
Yep.
And then, just second part to this video, we're gonna kind of, it's something that I want to say, and that's just like, keep the hobby happy. Keep building the hobby. Now, this hasn't happened to me personally. I don't think it's happened to Nate, but it's been a growing thing that I've been seeing on people's YouTube videos. Other collectors disparaging or putting down another collector's, collection, saying that their cards are crap or low end or, whatnot. And to me, it's going to make somebody feel bad about their collection. It's not really accomplishing anything positive for the hobby, and most of those people are just keyboard warriors. So if you're one of those people who happen to have somebody, trolling your collection, you just kind of have to. I wouldn't even respond personally. I'd just be like, yeah, whatever. Why don't you share your collection on YouTube? Is what I would say. But you can't. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. There's billions of people in this world, and then billions of different opinions, and your collection is what you've made of it, and if you're enjoying your collection, that's what's important.
Yeah, basically, my advice to everybody that has a collection of sports cards: be proud of your collection, and don't worry about what other people think.
Exactly. Yeah, and if you are one of those trolls, it's like, you know what? Take the step. Start recording your collection. If you're claiming that you have all these valuable cards and yada yada yada, why don't you take the step that other people are doing by putting themselves out there and showing their collection off to essentially the world, and start doing that. Otherwise, you're
Well, I look at it like this. People that are clowning other people's collections are living vicariously through their baseball or sports card collections.
It's true. They're jealous.
It's like, how could you live vicariously? How could you gain confidence about yourself based on what cards you have compared to another collection? That's basically what they're doing. So you have to look at it that way and just let it go.
Sorry, I had to take a pause there. I had to move my car. But anyway, just to sum it up, keep the hobby moving in a positive direction.
And all you new collectors, we appreciate you. We need you. And thank you.
Because you are who we're going to sell our collections to in 20 years when we need to retire.
Listen to this guy.
A little bit of an investor here, I guess. But anyway, yeah, just have fun with the hobby, man. Enjoy your collection. Enjoy other people's collections.
And all you experienced collectors, remember, it's our job to be ambassadors, because we need to promote this hobby so that a new generation of collectors will enjoy it as we do. All right, guys.
True dat.
True dat. Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know.
Happy collecting.